Caracas is buzzing with military drums. Interestingly, not from soldiers. Housewives, retirees, office workers, and even students, thousands of ordinary Venezuelans have stepped forward to join the Bolivarian militia. Their president, Mr. Nicolás Maduro, has paraded them in the capital, showing the entire world that his people are all ready to fight what he calls the United States empire. According to Maduro, more than 4.5 million militia members are trained and they are waiting, armed with rifles and a promise of resistance. But why the sudden war is in talk? Because tensions between Washington and Caracas are once again peaking. The US has recently seized about $700 million in assets that are linked to Maduro's government, calling it not a democracy but an organized crime network. The United States President, Mr. Donald Trump, had already warned that America would use its full power to stop drug flow from Venezuela into the United States, a charge that Maduro's government has clearly denied. But you know what? Symbolism is really powerful here. Can you imagine that? Retirees and housewives holding rifles, chanting patriotic slogans and calling themselves defenders of the revolution. Mr. Maduro has turned this spectacle into a political message. A message that Venezuela is not weak, that it can stand up to foreign threats, and that even civilians are prepared to fight. But here, Mr. Maduro knows that slogans won't alone stop the pressure. And that's why he has been turning to the east side. China has stepped in with support. Xi Jinping even sent gifts and public signals of friendship here. Now, for Maduro, Beijing is a lifeline against the United States sanctions. And beyond China, several Latin American leaders have spoken up too, condemning the idea of any US military move in the particular region. Now, here's the bigger picture. This is not just about Venezuela. This is about influence in Latin America. The US wants to curb Maduro's power, accusing him of corruption, drug trafficking, and authoritarianism. Mr. Maduro is, on the other hand, really firm, showing the world that even the most ordinary Venezuelans are willing to pick up arms to defend their homeland. So the question we are left with, are these militia truly a fighting force, or are they more of a political show just to send a message? Because in a modern warfare, untrained civilians with old rifles stand little chance against the US military operations, and you are going to agree with this. But in the battlefield of perception and politics, Mr. Maduro has scored a point here. He has made it very clear that any attack on Venezuela will not be seen as a war against one leader. It will be painted as a war against an entire nation.